AITA for wearing a sage green dress for a wedding? Edit. I posted the messages and a similar dress on my profile. Edit 2. It was 32 degrees Celsius in an open area. Everyone was wearing short sleeve, strapless and spaghetti strap. Edit 3. Update. Showed my parents the messages and now they're pressing charges. Last edit. Please do not send me messages asking for my pics. I am not comfortable with it. So stop. I recently attended a wedding and now the bride has been accusing me of destroying her big day. I am 17 years old. And the wedding it's from my dad's friend daughter. One of her demands was for girls to be modest, simple color, and makeup. The request was okay to me because it was her event. The big day came and I wore a satin sage dress, which is beautiful, but still modest. And for the makeup it was just some shimmery eyeshadow with some transparent gloss. During the wedding, the bride's mom suddenly asked to talk to me alone, which was weird, since she should have been talking to my dad instead. She brought me to the bride's dressing room and it was awkward. The bride started to berate me for wearing the dress, saying I'm too flashy. I'm stealing her spotlight, and gave me the alternative to leave the wedding or wear a black dress, who's double my size, and remove my makeup. I refused, because the outfit the bride wanted me to wear would have been too bothersome for me to be pulling the dress all the time, plus my parents would be asking about my original dress. The bride started crying, and I told my parents everything she demanded. Then they got angry at her. Because of it, they said they're not going to give any wedding money to her, which led to a fight between my dad and his friend. Today the bride sent me hateful messages saying I ruined her wedding. AITA? NTA. Is this common for brides now to tell everyone to turn their light off so it looks like she's shiny? I thought it was just no white and that's it. People out here creating their own dramas. NTA. The bridezilla ruined her own wedding. NTA. If a teenager wearing a nice dress can ruin her wedding, then she deserves it to be ruined. What an absolutely bizarre reaction from her. God knows what she was thinking. NTA. We see this over and over again. It's not the dress. It's not the makeup. It's the fact that you looked great in it. She tried to police that by suggesting a modest, simple color and makeup. The problem is that, even doing that, you looked great. This is on her. NTA. People are getting too carried away with these ridiculous requests and rude behavior at weddings. Just one more reason why weddings suck. It's not your fault that bridezilla is insecure. NTA. She sounds deeply insecure and she thinks you're prettier than her. NTA. But it's refreshing to see your parents sided with you. Go dad. Don't worry, that bride was beyond insecure and will probably be single again within a year. NTA. The bride obviously hasn't gotten over herself. You need to tell your parents that you're being bullied by a bridezilla. NTA. You shouldn't wear white, but that's the only rule. Some people say it's bad luck to wear green at a wedding, but they deserve that, so screw 'em. What is with these weddings where the bride demands that guests wear certain colors and makeup? This would have been considered completely rude in my day. NTA. I had to look up sage green, expecting it to be like a super flashy jewel green color. It's like old lettuce color. How can a color be more simple? I just don't see the problem. Sounds like she was just jealous that you look nice in her proximity. NTA. My God, I hate wedding culture and bridezillas. NTA op. Besides a white dress, any bride/groom who dictates what their guests can wear is an automatic off. NTA. I find it very weird she spoke to you specifically and not your dad. Asking a child to change their clothes entirely is unreasonable. And then believing that a child wearing a cute dress can ruin an entire wedding and is still bitching about it months later is stupid. I hope you tell your parents she is still harassing you, and that you should block her and/or get the law involved. She is a grown woman harassing a child. Regardless what happened at the wedding, she is going too far. NTA. At all. Plus you are a minor. You might have had no say in what dress you wore. They never should have approached you at all. And you didn't ruin her wedding. Her attitude did. NTA. I'm seeing a lot of posts now about brides not wanting guests to not wear any makeup or minimal makeup, basic attire, and little to no jewelry. When did this start? I would want everyone to look their very best. There's a difference between looking great for a wedding versus going out to a club. If you have a beautiful dress, makeup on point, hair done like a princess, do it. I didn't tell anyone at my wedding how to dress. I didn't think people would have the audacity to tell others that. Just don't wear a white dress or look like you're about to go to the club. This world is concerning me. NTA. The only color you can't wear is white. Bride is just jealous of you and shouldn't be dictating what makeup you should wear and what color to wear. Info. Do you have a picture of the dress or something similar in the same color? I'm just nosy and love pretty dresses. Edit after seeing the dress. Hard NTA. It's a pretty green dress. It's simple but still classy enough for a wedding. The bride was clearly insecure. Of a teenager. That's sad. NTA. The bride sounds like she is dealing with some serious insecurities issues. And it isn't fair that she is taking them out on you. Dressing well is a sign of respect to the bride and groom. This whole, don't dress too flashy so you don't outshine the bride, is ridiculous. People won't outshine the bride. And people who try will be recognized and seen as such. The bride ruined her own wedding by being insecure. And you are right, they should not have singled you out without your parents. This shows that they knew what they were doing was wrong and they hoped they could intimidate you without your parents getting involved. NTA. But I feel so happy reading one of these when the parents did the right thing. Your parents are awesome. Listen to them. What is with all of these posts? I understand not wanting to be outshined on your wedding day. But these all feel more like major insecurity on the bride's part. The attention is always on the bride on the wedding day. Short of a guest wearing a white dress and stirring drama, she's the one taking attention off herself and onto you by throwing a fit. No one would have noticed what you were wearing if she hadn't gone all psycho on you. NTA.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. AmITheAsshole is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.